Yay. Good morning. Today is going to be a very condensed stream. I have meetings booked starting at 7:30. And the first thing I had to do this morning was cancel some of my meetings. Now I remember why I had the light up so high. Makes me look really dark. But I think we can go with this. Enough screen light. Alright. Let's do some battlegrounds, because that's what I feel like playing. Yesterday I tried the 4 priest deck and finally won one where I got the death rattle to trigger where I got the weapon. Funny feature of the weapon, and not only does 15 damage, but it also destroys all their mana, which I wasn't aware of. So, very fun. Okay. Firestone is always one step ahead as far as who the heroes are. So, not really any good selections. Every third minion. Bulging is choose 2 minions and swap their stats. And I think I'll do this one, but I'll have to pay attention to the order of the minions as I purchase them. I don't know that that's a good one to have to do first thing in the morning. It's still early. Alright, so every third minion. Well, I think mechs will be fun to play. I love the mechanical bark. I think coffee is essential to play this one effectively. So, since I can't hook up an IV, I'll just have to constantly drink. Okay. Nothing really that I want there. Just going to level. And then start thinking about the order of the minions as I want to purchase them to get that buff. Whew. Another cold morning. Oh, I could still go back to sleep. Oh, wow. He's already pretty buffed. Okay, not surprising, that's a loss. But it's still early. Oh, yay to Obi. Okay, so this will buff him. And then we're on number 3. So whatever we buy next, I think is going to be him. And then we start over. I love the little alerts for all my friends and how they're doing. I always like seeing that. Cheering everybody on. Let's close that so I can see. Okay, that's better, a tie. Alright, so I want him, and he'll get the buff. So he's got more health. I'll get him. Even more health. Alright, we'll just go with that. We're going against Mutinous. I had an awesome Mutinous play this morning in Tavern Brawls. Ate a minion, a very large minion that was critical to his play. I don't remember the name of it, but I always love playing Mutinous. I'm glad he's still in Standard. Oh, the new release coming out soon. I'll be curious to see what cards get retired. Obviously, it's whatever the expansion is, but because I play Wild, I have no idea what cards tie with what expansion. I've been playing Cardle, and that's the one area that I always struggle with. But fortunately, all the other areas are pretty self-explanatory, and I can normally get the card without having to know which expansion a card belongs to. All right, let's see how this round goes. So 75% win, not too bad. Okay. So this is 2, and we don't have a good candidate for 3 in this bracket. I'm gonna spin. Oh, bugger. I don't want to waste that. But we can, there we go, that's what we do. Spin, and we get a triple. Alright. We freeze that to get him. And get a Tavern 3. And we don't have any spawning yet, but I think we'll be able to find some. So, we're in good position. Just keep remembering, every third minion. I could make it through the first game of the day. On stream.
Victory is close at hand.
Alright. That's a win for us. Yay. Alright. Even though it was only a 43% chance. Okay, so I don't have enough for all of this. Actually, we do. So we'll do this. I'll sell him. Get him. Get him. And then hopefully it'll be something good that we can use the buff on for the next turn. Alright, he has Murlocs. Okay. More coffee, more coffee. So, exciting new project for the next few days. I purchased a new chicken coop to house my little ladies, as I like to call them. So, very excited that I'm going to have them.
Let us see if you can stay on top.
No thanks. So the only problem that I had is when it was delivered, the crate it came in, because it's quite large, is over 500 pounds.
Stay vigilant.
All right, so this is a good one for the third. What is after Verdant Spears triggers, give your hand and board +1/1. All right. Yay! So lots of buffs. Okay, so we have 6, and we are going to have to.
Better to hire a recruit than go shopping for
That
more.
could buff something, but at this point, we're kind of full. Ugh.
Rule number 10.
All right.
Hire recruits to survive.
So he only does something passively. More coffee. All right. Now to wait for it to play out.
Their eyes towards you.
Ooh, 5% loss. Okay. Bomb a few minions, get rid of Divine Shields. He's got his Death Rattles. Okay. Well, we're not going to get hurt too badly. Alright. Not a bad loss. That's fine. Alright. What have we got next?
Have you come to trade?
Alright, so this will be 1. Let's level. Spin. Alright, and we'll sit tight. Not much else I can do. He has Quillbore. Alright. Oh wow, 67 seconds. Definitely don't need 67 seconds for this. I need something to do during the wait periods. I like watching when Cocosaur is knitting her socks. It's a fun activity. I suppose that I am resuming my language studies. I could do my Duolingo during the wait times. I have been studying Korean and Russian. Let's see if the lesson is up. All right, 19 seconds. Good old iPad timed out. Let's see. There we go. Since the wait time is so long, I might as well do something during it. No, I don't need a hard lesson.
Is close at hand.
Which I think I picked the wrong section. Let's cancel out of this lesson. Oh, it was right. I guess they're giving me new words. I don't like to jump to a level when I don't have all the vocabulary ready. Okay, ouchie. Well, seeing as it said a 91% chance of losing, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. So, we need to have the 3 trigger thing. So this will be 2.
Wisely chosen, Commander.
This will be 3. And then we will... I'm gonna microbat him. Meant by him. This 1. Oh, that's what I really wanted. Okay. I'm gonna freeze that. Because I want this, and then he'll be number 3. Let's see what my triple is. Alright. Tier 5. Okay, that's really not giving me much of anything. Alright. So we want him for the buffs with the Deflectobat. Let's see. Alright, yep, we're good for now. Alright, what have we got here? Let's see. Are you an actor?
Это не мой свитер.
Это не мой света.
Victory is close at hand.
Света. Ooh, 6.8%. That looks a little worse. Oh, and he's already got a Fellbat. Wow. That's a lot of buffs. Alright. Well, again, it was really down to 1 minion, which isn't as bad.
Have you come to trade or waste your breath?
Okay, so we want him for 2, and then this triggers for 3. I really should have thought this through. Okay, so we're running out of space. Spin. Alright, I am going to sell him because I didn't buff. I am going to put this on him. I'm going to play and sell him. I could give this guy, do some buffing.
Defensive systems online.
Sell. Do some buffing.
Rule number 10.
But,
Hide
all right,
recruits
here we go.
survive.
Let's put This is just a sacrificial minion. Alright, let's see what we've got. Okay. Back to my studies. So,
Нет.
You-
Дима.
okay,
Актер.
yes. Nie, Dima, nie actor.
Такси.
Taxi. Oops. Taxi.
Ты Дима?
Are you Dima? You Dima.
Нет, это не радио.
Нет, это не радио. Вот,
Perhaps you will succeed after
вот,
all.
мой свитер.
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 Alright, 61%. Okay, let's see if all this starts to trigger. Alright, so a tie. Well, that was ouchy. A little disappointing.
Behold this tumultuous battleground.
Okay. Well, I suppose this could be beneficial with the spawning. I have to do this. I'm gonna spin. Oh, there's a triple, so we'll freeze this. And she has mechs as well. Okay. But 1 health. Alright, Bolt, Moya, Sweat.
Нет, Дима не актер.
Nie, Dima nie actor. Actor. Alright, so my voice recognition on my iPad is not very good. So you are not my dad.
Ты.
Ты не
Не.
мой
Мой.
papa.
Папа.
Alright. Making progress.
Вот велосипед.
Whoa.
Велосипед.
C'est what bicyclette? What bicyclette? Bicyclette. Alright, I'm gonna. The recognition that time is very slow. Excuse me. Okay. Это не мой
Мой. Велосипед.
velociclette. Hey Smurf, good morning, Hist. I'm just passing the time waiting for Battlegrounds. Doing my language studies on Duolingo, but the voice recognition is not very quick. I have to say things about 10 times to get it to process. Alright, 83% chance. How are you doing this morning? Ooh, give me a little feedback. All right. All right, so we got the triple there. And we're on 2. Yay, triple. So we'll do this. See what we get. Nothing really helpful. What is going to be used to trigger this? All right, let's. Wow, not getting much of anything. Okay, I don't want this.
Separate the chaff.
Don't want this. I'm gonna spin. Hope for the best. All about that triggering the verdant thing. Ugh. Don't want to waste it. Well, I suppose this isn't it. It could be worse. Alright, so do some more damage. I don't need an extra one of these. Alright. Oh, Nettie! Oh, I'm studying Russian right now. I'm using Duolingo to study both Korean and Russian. Today is Russian day. I learned the alphabet already, or Hangul, in Korean, so I can read Korean. And now I'm learning the Russian alphabet. Oh no, hissed. Oh, nasty. That's miserable. I know so many people that are sick right now. I wanted to learn Slovakian because obviously I met somebody from the country and I was intrigued by the language, but Duolingo does not have Slovaki on it.
Turn their eyes towards you.
They do, however, have Klingon. I did start some of the Klingon studies just because I'm a nerd and I love those types of things. All right, so these demons are going to be very ouchy. So I will admit this morning I'm playing BGs because it took a while to wake up and get going. I definitely need more coffee.
You have returned. How fortuitous.
Oh yes, so close to Friday. I could see it. Although work has got me booked solid. I had 3 meetings booked at 8 o'clock this morning. It's like, really? I can't attend all 3 meetings. So the first thing I had to do this morning was log in and cancel a few meetings. All right, so we haven't bought any. We're going against the dead dude. I think at this point I'm just going to spin. Hit the final level. See if we can start getting some tier 6. All right. What did they have? She had mechs. Okay. All right. Let's finish the lesson off.
Это такси.
Beta taxi. Is this a taxi? It's always fun learning the first early words. So simple. Yes, the taxi is there. Stop. Taxi. Oh. Нет. Bicicleta nie tom. Нет.
Велосипед.
Bicicleta. I'm not saying that one right. Niet
Нет.
tom. Niet tom. Yes, I should have put that as the topic this morning. Let's all learn Russian together. Well, I think it was kind of appropriate with things that are going on in the world. Um, I always like to be able to read what's going on in the news in the background. Since uh, I used to play really heavy into the Overwatch leagues, and obviously a lot of the players speak Korean, which is why I decided to learn Korean and read the Hangul. So I did master that. I can read it. I can't always understand what I'm reading, but I can read it. So that's always helpful. And now I'm starting to get some of the spoken stuff down. So 안녕하세요, everybody. 만나서 반갑습니다. I've been off work since last Thursday. I shudder to check my email once I make it to the office. Oh, when I was off starting of the year, when I logged back in, I had 6,000 emails that I had to sort through. I told my group, just guarantee that I did not see the appropriate email and you need to flag it for my attention. Ooh, all right, I can brag. So I have been using Duolingo. Well, let's see if it'll show up. There we go. 329-day streak. And then I don't have to share it on social media. I'm going for a 1-year mark. I should try to get a Duolingo sponsorship for my stream. All right, not getting anything that's really going to be helpful. I suppose I could buff, but then I have to sell somebody. Oh, we're top 4. Wow. I should do the study language strategy more often. So yeah, that would be good that you can translate what they are saying. It has been helpful in the past. Especially nowadays, I don't always trust translators. When I was working in China, that really was the case. When I was working in China, I took Mandarin. I got some basic Mandarin, and I was able to discuss technical terms, but day-to-day things like ordering food in a restaurant, I not do it. All right, don't want him again. I've already got a triple. I really don't see much of anything I want here. At this point, I'm just going to let it ride. But yeah, the translator that we had was like skipping details. I don't think he was intentionally doing it, but was missing the critical part of the questions that we asked. And so I was really glad that I was able to understand and get the necessary information instead of having to ask 100 follow-up questions. Just don't check them, delete them. Boy, I wish I could have done that. Venom, good morning. Welcome. How are you today? And Hist, I agree. It's not that easy. Wish we could just delete them. Oh, okay, we'll take one of him. I suppose the smart thing would have been just to keep buying minions so that it triggered the buff. It didn't occur to me. Now it's a bit late to do that. But this one will give us something. Oh, you had, I wish I would have only 780 emails. Yeah, 6,000 was definitely a record for me. And it's still, right now, I still have over 2,000 I'm trying to sort through. And I've developed a system. The first thing, yes, 6,000, 6K. And that was just the new ones. There were emails in my inbox that I had read already that aren't included in that total. It was so bad that I broke the email server. It lagged so bad until I had to go in and delete. Some of them that were auto-generated I use rules to sort them so that I don't have to deal with them. And no, I couldn't read them all. All I would do is I bucketed them by sender, and then I sorted through and I focused on those from key leaders, those that flagged my name, and then from my team. And I agree that a majority of them were not even relevant. But I did make sure that I have 30 people on my team, and I made sure that I reviewed all 30 people's emails that they had sent in case they had flagged me for anything important, because I asked my team to kind of sort through them for me. And that worked pretty well. With 30 people looking for emails that were important that needed my attention, I was able to catch up more quickly when I got back into work. Okay, his hero power is very annoying. That calling of the elementals is a pretty good one. I don't know if I want to start another lesson. All right, we're dead. But 4th place for a wake up BGs is not too bad. I will be happy with this. All right. Although I will say the last couple of times I've come in 4th place, they actually subtracted score, which was kind of disappointing. Supposed to be 4th place is supposed to be a win. You should not lose MMR for 4th place. All right, before I queue up the next one, I am going to get some coffee, so I will be right back. Make sure I turn my mic back on. Yay! 2 more hours, no meetings today, and you're close to Friday. Friday. I like that. It's so positive. All right, let's queue up another one. Even my computer is slow this morning. Okay, that was hot. I love playing Ragnaros, and he's definitely the highest ranked in this lobby. And we have demons, dragons, elementals, murlocs, and pirates. Oops, getting a little feedback here. That was unusual. So you work 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Wow, I'd love to have that schedule. I've been doing 7 to 7 a.m. and I don't really log off until about 6 p.m. I blocked off this morning hour from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. so that I could stream. Because I love streaming early in the morning. It's the best way to wake up. And it's been working out pretty good. But I am going to try a longer stream on the weekends and see how that goes. It's kind of tough though because I really want to watch Hearthstone Grandmasters. All right, what are they giving us? I really want my elementals, but I don't need the low cost ones. All right, let's see what we get. That last round of Battlegrounds took almost 30 minutes. And that's a really long time, especially when you get into the later rounds or later turns, and they give you so much time to make your play. Oh yay, that was a great first start. All right. Oh, I don't want any of that. Molten Rock. Bummer. So how many hours is your work week? I mean, in the US, it's supposed to be a 40-hour work week is standard. But we were talking, and other countries have like a 35-hour work week. I think Japan has like a 48-hour work week, if not more. But we're finding that the standard is different. $40, okay. But Hits, are you in the US? All right. Molten Rock. Come on, Molten Rock. Well, at least it's an elemental. Okay. Yeah, when I worked in Mexico, the factory workers there. Oh, that's right, Midwest. I remember you said that before. Um, in Mexico, I was working in the maquiladoras, which are manufacturing locations located within 100 miles of the border. And they would work 12-hour shifts, so almost a 60-hour work week. But we had a lot of, like, they had an hour off for breakfast, and breakfast was provided. Same for lunch. And in some cases, they even had dinner. And I agree, most places do a standard 40-hour week. Although in France, they get the whole month of August off. Do you have that in Slovakia as well? That was a surprise when I worked in France. All right. I don't want those. I'm not going to get my Molten Rock. Okay, so other games that I play, definitely play Overwatch, though I haven't been playing it as much lately. All right, I'm just not getting anything good. The game says I'm not supposed to play elementals. So we'll get a pirate. I have been in this industry for 33 years. Um, I have been around for quite some time. I am proud to say that I turned 50 years old this year. I like to say it's a very momentous occasion. I did a lot of celebrating. I'm happy that I made it this far, and I have a lot of experiences working and living in other countries. All right, so since I can't get my elementals, I'm gonna get this pirate. I'm just gonna level again. I'm so bummed. I wanted to play elementals. What is that bullying? So the moderator thing came up on your message, Natty. I don't know why that would be even uh, offensive. I think the moderation settings are a little too strict. Mm. So, Natty, you don't like playing elementals? I love playing elementals. Obviously, I'll spin multiple times to try to get an elemental. The buffing is just insane if you get the right ones. I did too. In fact, I met my other half, my partner LMTC, playing WoW. I was really big in WoW. All right, so I don't know what I'm playing now. I'm just kind of picking stuff. Who am I up against? She has dragons. I don't have anything with any synergy. Ugh. I could do him. I wouldn't say that's where you went wrong. Oh, and there it is. Finally. If I survive long enough to play it. Oh, wow. I am very behind. I don't know that I couldn't see Natty ever being rude. Okay, so this is an example of how not to play BGs. Okay. Well, they don't have a very good board either, but it's definitely going to beat us. All right. All right. Well, how bad did we get hit? All right, so it's not too much more damage. It's definitely bad. Let's see what we can do. So just reading. Oh, yes. Thank you, Nettie. All right, so now I need to buff the elemental. There we go. Let's see. I want more elementals. Then we'll start converting the board. Oh wow, another person who hasn't played WoW. What other games do you guys play? One fun one that I play is Orcs Must Die. When I started streaming, I actually did a 4-hour stream when they launched Orcs Must Die 3. They really did a good job with it. Their co-op mode was a lot of fun. But I played that over like Christmas time in December. I haven't played it since. Now I've just focused back on Hearthstone. Well, it's really because of all the issues I had with my hands and the arthritis. So you also used to play RuneScape when you started streaming? It was so bad game. I have not played RuneScape. I have one of my employees wants to start streaming. He's going to stream a game called Scum. It's still in alpha phase, but he's got a lot of nice things to say about it. All right, we're probably dead. Yep. I was too stubborn. So you love classic NES and SNES games. I do not know what that is. You scum. I looked at it and the graphics look really good, but it just didn't appeal to me. I don't like that type of game. All right, let's see how much time we have. I do not have time for another Battlegrounds, but let's go into standard ranked. I've been playing the Smurfadin. Among Us. Told you all about when I thought I was going to get my organs harvested. Oh, what? Oh, gotcha, pissed. Okay, old games for Nintendo. That makes sense. Okay, I don't want to have any of these in my hand at the beginning. Well, that one can be good, but I need my 1 costs. But Venom, what happened? Why would you think you were going to get your organs harvested? All right, that's enough of that. Long story short, it was your birthday and you went camping. Your family came over. I think I was like 5-ish or something. I don't know. Oh, wow. That's scary. Let's see. A quest hunter is going to have a lot of spells, but one thing that will hurt him with his spells is if he doesn't actually do damage with like the divine shield. Let's see. Then it doesn't work. So that doesn't count. Haha. So long story short, it's your birthday, camping time. Okay, I am held shy, even with family. So the icebreaker was talking about games. And so these idiots told me they have my favorite game, Street Fighter 2. Let's see. What to do, what to do. Oh, I'll just give them minion fodder. At the end of your turn, draw a secret. Alright, this is what I needed. More minion fodder. Play him. Buff him. Eventually, they tell me to go to their house to play, so I asked my parents if I could go. They said yeah, and I went with them. Got to their house, and they say they can't find a game, and someone borrowed it. We went through the entire neighborhood. No one opened the door. So you are at the office and have to go. Thanks for the morning stream. All right, Hiss. Have a good day. Thank you for joining. Always appreciate having you here. So with every door, I lose hope that I'm going to get to play. Right. Ah. Then it starts getting dark, so we are told we gotta go to bed. See. Draw a holy spell. Alright, let's get more card draw. Alright. I laid there wondering what the hell I got myself into. There was no Street Fighter 2, and I'm far from my parents. Oh gosh. Honestly, that is scary that your parents let you wander off with other people. Were they, I didn't quite understand, were they other relatives? Oh, okay. Still scary. Dear power, dear flare damage. Okay. Lots more cards. Let's see. So now I'm thinking other kids get kidnapped with puppies and candy. I'm the idiot that went into a van for a video. Yeah, we all got those stories. How did the organ harvesting part come in? All right. Uncle tries to calm me down, so now I'm trying to show minimal weakness in front of my captors. Okay. Let's. All right. What are the ice traps? Explosive. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I understand how it comes together now. All right. Well, you're obviously good at now. You're okay, and you didn't have your organs harvested, but that is a very scary story. All right. so I want to play him. We get a Rush Minion, Divine Shield. Alright. 3 snakes? Aha! 2 more. Yay. Good move on his part. I can take him out still. So we have. Do I want to do that? Alright. Yeah. Half those guys, they were older than me and my other cousin, so at parties they would just beat us up. Oh! Wow. Not very nice for a family. I was one of the oldest of all the cousin generation. I really didn't attend a lot of the family events for that reason. There were just too many little kids, and all I ended up doing was babysitting my younger cousins, and that was not fun for me. And my mother's side of the family, oh, they had a very, very large family. Da, 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 da. He's gonna run out of spells. Alright, so do this. Yes, definitely happy. I agree that you happy that you are alright. Forgot to use the hero power first. Another secret, yay. Also, one day at a gas station, my dad came up behind me and I thought it was a stranger. Gosh, you had a lot of kind of traumatic experiences from your childhood. I knew that that Viper was coming in here sometime. Okay, so let's see. Same thing is going to cut. Yeah. That's okay because we have. First, let's check what. Yep, he has the spell thing. Couldn't has hand. All right, so we triggered that one. I did that because I wanted this. And then I will do this. And buff a minion. And play. Alright, so he probably has explosive trap, or is the other one? Why is it not highlighting? Alright. Needless to say, your spidey senses are on max alert. I would have mine on alert too. Okay. 2 damage. More spells? Come on, you gotta have more spells. Do-do-do. Ooh, I would have liked to have had that earlier. Alright, so let's trigger it. I know what it is. Yep, explosive trap. Alright, about time. Alright, now we cast this on him. And oh, what do I want to do? Let's do that. All right, there. That's what I was waiting for. All right. Oh, I didn't do good on BGs. Well, I actually demonstrated exactly how not to play BGs, but at least I got a victory in standard. All right. Well, I am to go get ready for the workday. Finish feeding all the 4-leggers. So that's all. I will be back on tomorrow. I should be able to stream longer because Fridays are my light days for meetings. In fact, I'm considering taking a day off. I am just worn out from this week. So my week might end early, but we'll see what meetings I have and how I can balance things out today. So thank you, everyone. Hearts, thanks for joining. Always having fun talking to you. I hope you have a good day. Ending soon, so I get these nice little intro and exit pieces. Thank you, everyone.